It's almost inescapable, the smiling Amazon box that shows up on doorsteps and at businesses every day. But is the company's success due to an unfair advantage? President Donald Trump thinks so. Cronkite News reporter Ariana Bustos looked into one of President Trump's Twitter claims about Amazon and brings us the story from our Washington bureau. Ariana?
The tweets began shortly before 5 a.m. last Friday and continued into this week. President Trump charging that Amazon is not paying enough in taxes or postal fees and criticizing the Washington Post, which is owned by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. One of the president's beefs with Amazon is that the online retailer pays little to no sales tax to states. But that's not the case in Arizona or 44 other states.
The part that's unequivocally false is the assertion that Amazon doesn't pay state and local taxes. Pretty clearly they do. They pay a lot of income tax on their profits, and they do now collect sales tax on its own sales.
But Matt Gardner, a senior fellow at the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, says that doesn't mean Amazon is paying all the taxes it could.
The part that is true, or has an essence of truth anyway, the part that is true in what the president's been saying on Twitter is that Amazon does avoid paying sales taxes in every way they can.
The Arizona Department of Revenue cannot provide the specifics of any Amazon tax payments due to privacy laws, but said a company that does business in Arizona, like Amazon, would pay the base 5.6% state sales tax rate. Amazon is not required to pay local sales taxes or taxes from products sold by third-party merchants not in state. Amazon declined to comment on the issue, but directed us to their page with a list of jurisdictions where they are required to pay sales tax. David Lujan, director at the Arizona Center for Economic Progress, said there are some tax advantages for online retailers, but not many.
They do get some advantages if they're not charging the local sales tax, but in terms of the state sales tax, they're paying that here, so I don't know that they're getting any sort of advantage.
Gardner said it's important to remember that finding tax loopholes is hardly unique to Amazon.
For every company like Amazon that's doing it on a big scale, there are hundreds or even thousands of other companies that are doing exactly the same thing on a smaller scale, including, as has been recently pointed out, the president's own merchandising company.
Oklahoma is considering expanding sales tax collections from Amazon. The Oklahoma House voted yesterday to make Amazon collect sales taxes from its third-party vendors. Amazon says such sales make up more than 40% of its business. Live in Washington, Ariana Bustos, Cronkite News.